Okay, it's a new day and I'm wearing a new outfit. We just had our second kid and all the days are kind of morphing into one. And I don't even know what day of the week it is. Anyways. Oh, hello Pickles. So, got the timing belt all squared away. We are in time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right there. Right there. And this one down here is hard to see, but that nipple there and that dash. Their own time. I'm not gonna lie, getting that to sit right took me a couple tries, but it's in time now. So I'm gonna put the front of the engine back together, and then oh, hello Pickles. And then I'm gonna start fabricating the custom exhaust. So, yep, let's get to it. So I've been trying to decide whether or not I was gonna include this in the video, but for the sake of everybody screaming at the top of their lungs in their garage, trying to figure out how to do this, this is for you. So I blew this 140 amp, you know, fuse, and if that happens, nothing in the car is gonna work. Like, you'll be able to start it, and that's pretty much it. Like, in the gauge cluster will work, but everything else won't. Like, your windows won't, radio, anything body control module, lights, it all goes through this fuse. And so you'd think that you'd just be able to pull it out and put a new one in, but they've decided if you wanted to replace it, you have to take the whole freaking thing apart. So it's got to come out of this tray here. You know, some people might have been able to leave it in there. I couldn't. I had to take it all the way out. Now keep in mind this plastic, if you're watching this video, your car is almost 20 years old. So this plastic is kind of brittle. It's fused together with freaking dust. So just be patient and be delicate. Don't bam it apart and break everything, because then it'll be a pain in the ass to put back together. There are 4 tabs that keep it mounted inside of this box. Right there, there, and there. Each of them need to be opened up, and they are so difficult. I don't know what it is. Like, the retaining tab nipple is super huge, and so the tab needs to be pulled towards the body. I don't know if you can see that. It needs to be pulled towards the body of the fuse block, and then you grab gently. What I did is I grabbed it right here with a set of needle nose pliers and lifted up so that it was clearing, and then I went to this one and then these two, and I was like slowly able to shimmy it up, and I was not able to remove it until I got all the wires out of the way, especially this guy that mounts on the side of the box. So if you're looking at this box, on the edge of it right here, there was this little sub relay box for like the lights. That needs to come off as well. If you stick a screwdriver in here and pry towards the box, like you stick the screwdriver in and you pry it this way, you'll lift this tab, and you'll be able to lift it off of the box. Another thing is, with this control module, these wires run along the bottom of this box, and they're zip tied to the bottom, and you need to carefully remove the zip ties, because you will not be able to lift this out of this tray unless this like main harness is free. And there's a couple of other things that you need to unplug to make that happen, so that this is just loose over here. There's also this main harness down here is like zip tied down. I just ripped it out so that you can move freely. You have to separate these. Oh, Pickles is deciding to ruin the shot. These separate, this one lifts up, and I don't know if you can see it. There we go. This right here is a retaining tab. You have to push that in. And there's one on both sides, and it's like you have to do it at the same time, or else they'll bind and you won't be able to separate them. Then once you do, there's an 8mm bolt right there. Yep. And a 10mm bolt right there. And then once you take those bolts out, you can slide the new one in, and then tighten those bolts back up and reassemble everything. I don't know why they did it this way. This has been a great car to work on. It's been fun to work on, but this here gets like a 0 out of 10. Got some serious questions for the engineers why the crap they designed it that way. Fuses blow, man. They just, sometimes you gotta replace them. And this took a really long time to do, and it took a lot of patience, so yeah. Anyway, hopefully that helps somebody. If not, man, thanks for watching, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back together, test it out, and see if it works. So stay tuned.